This is what I'm talking about. Ike Manjiro absorbing every blow from Tavion Heights. You can feel Tavion Heights getting a little bit perturbed. Yeah!
Looks like those moves you were trying to show off a few minutes ago.
I think almost as good.
As Heights looking to stay in control here, but look at Jiro picking up the pace a little bit.
Nothing worse than getting beat up by a man who's smiling the entire time. Having fun at your expense.
Oh, and Jiro having a lot of fun inside the ring right now.
A little hard hitting, a little Cirque du Soleil. I feel highly entertained right now by Ike Manjiro.
And Byron, we've seen many ebbs and flows throughout NXT and Ike Manjiro's tenure thus far. How is he able to adapt and adjust?
Ike Manjiro has taken on a variety of competitors. He trained under one of the all-time greats in Tajiri. Even recently hanging out with Shinsuke Nakamura. So the learning tree that Ike Manjiro has sat under has been endless.
And of course, Shinsuke Nakamura coming off of a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. As Heights takes down Ike Manjiro here.
That was just dirty.
Let's see what Heights is able to do. Oh, look at the raw power of Tavion Heights up and over. There's a pinfall attempt. Looks that inside leg.
Tavion Heights, one of his the methods to his madness, going back to his amateur wrestling days, was to always play up to the competition. Sometimes you see that in sports.
Byron recently had an opportunity to speak to Tavion Heights at the Performance Center earlier this week. He just returned from a fly fishing trip to Alaska, an opportunity to really reset himself. What do you think he was thinking about throughout that entire trip?
Thinking about how to reach that next level of your career. Level up, unintended. You know, sometimes you need that. You need to step away. You need to do something you enjoy doing. You know, whether it's fishing, whether it's going to the mall, whether it's playing basketball, whatever it is. What's going to take your mind away from this so you can regroup a little bit and come back better than you were?
Ooh. Seems like that got Heights.
Oh, here we go.
Mindset.
Jacket punch finds the target.
The jacket punch is unloaded here.
3 in a row. Lining up for the final blow.
And Jiro taking down Tavion Heights now. And Ike Man getting in a position as he's certainly looking for a big win of his own.
Agility there of Ike Manjiro catching himself on the apron.
And Jiro,
oh my!
Look at that innovative offense. And Jiro measuring up Heights now. That savant kick, down goes Tavion. Hooks the leg, Jiro.
Cover. That would be the best option to try to cover Tavion Heights.